Hey Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading for April 13th through the 19th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely tarot deck here. And then we're going to pull a spirit message from this oracle deck here. Now, my dears, I know this reading is late. I do apologize. Energies have been intense lately. My fellow Scorps, you guys might be feeling it too. But we're going to do a little bit of a different format this week because I know time and days of the week are all blurring for a lot of people right now. So we're not going to break it up by days. We're just going to ask, what does Scorpio need to know this week? We're going to ask Spirit for a message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Scorpio need to know about this week? What does Scorpio need to know right now this week, April 13th through the 19th for Scorpio? Okay, so we're not doing the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday format. We're going to try it a little bit differently. And you guys will have to let me know in the comments if you like it or not. So Scorpio, this is good. We're starting off the energy here with Four of Wands. And Four of Wands is a card that a lot of people associate with marriage, with weddings, with things like that. I know a lot of the times when I'll pull this card, am I getting married? Like, people will immediately like jump to the idea of marriage. So if this has been a focus for you, then absolutely this could be coming up for Spirit to say, look, don't worry. It's happening. It's in motion. It's going to happen. So you guys know I don't focus too much on love and romance in the weeklies. I do the love and romance separate. But for some of you, this is going to be in regard to a relationship moving forward, or just a reassurance from Spirit that, look, we're working on it. You're en route. You're on path to this happening, to like a marriage coming in. Other ways in which this card can apply, if we put romance aside for a moment here, this could be about getting settled, getting a foundation, getting I'm hearing getting my bearings. I don't know what that means, but I'm hearing it. Might mean something for somebody. I've heard that expression, but I'm not quite sure what it means. But it just popped up, so I'm saying it. It might mean something for some of you out there. But Four of Wands is also going to be about a sense of home, like being able to make long-term plans, having a foundation, having a sense of security and stability. So Scorpio, a lot of you, this might be where your attention is right now. Your attention might be in the realm of, how can I have more security or stability in my life? I feel, Scorpio, some of you are like really, really extra, like tightening your circle. Like some of you maybe even are like, turning off an old phone and changing your number and only giving it to a very small handful of people. I just feel there's a little bit more of like a really wanting to keep your circle small. So there might just be this energy of creating a little world for yourself. You're creating a little world of yourself that feels safe for you, that feels comfortable for you. I feel a lot of you Scorpios in this whole kind of self-isolation situation, you're realizing that you've really needed this. You're like, man, I have really needed this. And you're thinking about moving forward in your life once things go, back to normal, I guess I'll say, whatever normal might be. You might be thinking about, how can I continue having this comfort, having this security, having this space. I feel some of you are also really thinking about long-term plans. You're thinking about especially a sense of home, like what that's going to look like for you. Some of you may have someone coming forward and confessing feelings for you that are very serious. There could be someone coming forward saying something along the lines of, like they want to make a life with you. They want to be with you. They want to have a family with you. But this is what the interesting thing is. I feel like it's really coming up as a surprise. And there was this energy for a couple of other signs a while back. I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Scorpio or somebody else. I can't remember. But this is the thing that I'm feeling about this. I don't feel like this is someone you dated, right? I don't feel it's like an ex. I don't feel like it's a karmic person. I feel for a lot of you, you're really surprised because you genuinely did not see this coming. Scorpios can be pretty intuitive, right? We're pretty good at seeing through people, but you're very surprised. I do think this is a good person. I think this is a solid person for many of you. But again, like, you're just like, whoa, I not only had no idea that you saw me in that way, I had no idea that your feelings were that strong. So keep in mind, this person might already be completely and totally sure that they want to be with you. But you might go into it like, okay, yeah, well, yeah, this could work, you know, and so you might be going into it more of like, you know, let me open up and let me connect with you and, you know, get to where you're at emotionally. So they might be more emotionally invested than you are, but I feel you're welcoming it. Like, you're like, yeah, you know. And this is the thing, Scorpio, the reason why you didn't see this person in that way before, or you weren't together, either the timing was off, maybe you were into them, they weren't into you, it never happened, or you just kind of saw them as a friend. Whatever the case, you know, if this is just somebody you've been friends with and you haven't been, you know, kind of, they haven't been on your radar, could be because your picker was broken. Maybe you have a pattern of really bad relationships. And so that might be why. And now you're realizing that and you're saying, you know what, I think this could be a really good person for me. So some of you are having like a marriage mate kind of situation coming in here. Look, you got 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles. So this is going to be financial blessing, financial stability. 4 of wands is a very, very stable card. 10 of coins is a very, very stable card. So you guys are really coming into a sense of security, Scorpio. And I really need to emphasize this, and I hope you guys hear me and understand what I'm saying. Yes, there's a lot of chaos right now. Yes, times can feel very uncertain, but this is how we kind of want to avoid getting pulled into mass hysteria or getting pulled into the narrative that media is trying to push on us, right? This doesn't mean that we're going to say, oh, everything is great, everything is perfect, people are worried about nothing, and I can do whatever I want, and I can go out, and I can, you know, do this and do that. No, 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 no. You still have to use caution. You still have to be aware that life is a little bit different right now, and it's going to be a little bit different for a while. But there are opportunities for stability and security here for you. And you're seeing them. And you're not getting pulled into the discouragement. You're not getting pulled into the negative thinking. You're seeing that, hey, you know what? I can still have a really good life through this. I can still have a really comfortable home through this. I can still be having financial opportunities and financial abundance coming through this. And you're thinking past those limited thinking in limited ways. 10 of coins can also indicate that you are manifesting, that you're physically materializing, physically manifesting the desires of your heart. Okay, so some of you are absolutely manifesting at this time, and you might see it coming in this week. A sense of a secure home, a sense of secure home, a sense of friends that feel like family, a sense of belonging, marriage even we talked about, right? For some of you, 10 of coins is telling me this is someone that you really like, but you didn't think that they would be into you. You didn't think that they would look at you in this way. You know, maybe like, oh, well, you know, whatever it might be. You might be like, oh, they make more money than me. Or, oh, they are more educated than me. Or, oh, you know, they probably only go out with a certain type of person. Or like you had just completely dismissed it. But you might have said, man, I'd really love to be with a person like that. And then surprise, they're into you, right? Some of you might have a situation like that happening. But 10 of coins is stability, you know, manifesting. It's also a sense of like family. You know, 4 of wands can also have a sense of family, because 10 of wands is like family traditions, family, I don't want to say rituals, but like, you know how it's like families might have certain kind of traditions and things between them. So you're feeling a sense of family. You're creating a sense of tradition. You're creating a sense of like, this is how we do things and this is our little world. So it's very cozy energy. You're coming into some cozy energy, Scorps. Your next card here is the Wheel. I shuffled. You guys saw me shuffle, but you guys are getting the Wheel in the same spot as Taurus did. So there could be a Taurus somewhere here. involved in this situation, or if you have Taurus in your moon or rising. I think a lot of us Scorpios do have Taurus in our moon or in our rising. It could be that you're kind of having a double element in this way, kind of coming in, where this energy is like magnified. You're getting it times two. The wheel is about getting unstuck. Okay, the wheel is about things moving forward. It could be that something is moving very quickly. Some news is coming in. Whether this is someone coming in and they're like, I have feelings for you, or if this is a proposal, or if this is a job offer, or an opportunity to move, or whatever it might be, an investment opportunity, a business opportunity. It's a general reading. It's going to come in different ways for different ones of you. But whatever it is, it's going to move very quickly. It's going to move very, very fast, super duper fast. Okay, so it's like things are coming into motion. I feel there's a sense of like hurried energy. Some of you are packing. I'm seeing packing, like packing a suitcase. So I don't know if you're going somewhere, traveling somewhere to see somebody. If that's the case, and you might not be, okay, I'm seeing a suitcase packing. You might not be going this week. I want to clarify that because I don't know if this is the safest time to be traveling, but you might be making plans for like in the future, or you might be preparing to travel in the near future. And this can kind of be a part of this, but I feel you're going somewhere to get something. Like you might be traveling, but it's like it's with a purpose or a reason. You're not going because like it's a vacation or a trip. Like there's a specific, like you're going for a certain reason. So maybe your job might ask you to travel, or they might be talking about that for you this week. There might be talk of relocating some of you, although it doesn't feel like a relocation to me. I feel like you're going somewhere, getting something and coming back. So I don't know if you're acquiring a property or establishing some business connection elsewhere and then coming back home, or I don't know. I'm getting like this, like some of you are like going and in like getting a person and coming back, and I feel like there's a child, like you're coming back with a child. Don't get knocked up, guys, and don't knock anybody up. I guess if you're traveling, you might not be coming back like physically with the child upon returning, but there could be something coming in motion here, with like a child, or I don't know, like blending a family, or coming into this energy here. I don't know if you're a parent and your child hasn't been living with you. Maybe you're going to go get your kid and bring them back with you. Maybe you're meeting the mother or the father of your children. But I'm just feeling like the energy of a kid here in the mix. Like not like inner child, but like an actual kid. Again, this is a general reading, so it might not be for every single one of you. But I would just say, if it's not something you want right now, then be super duper careful, because I feel with the wheel here, it's being very magnified, that things are going to happen very fast. Things are going to move forward very, very quickly. Okay, I do want to say something for those Scorpios where this wheel is also connected with money. Like if you find that there's a lot of good news coming to you this week around money, around finances, you might realize and be very happy because you're realizing that you've broken out of financial blocks. And even though whatever this money is coming in, it's like it's consistent, it's something that you can rely on. The wheel says, and it reminds us that there's cycles. There's busy cycles and slow cycles. And so you might be coming into a busy cycle where you're receiving a lot, right? Where there's going to be a lot of money coming in. But the wheel reminds us to be wise with it. Don't just go, spending it like it's going out of style. Don't go spending it like it's burning a hole in your pocket. you want to be cautious with it because there's going to be slow periods. And if you can be wise in the abundant times, then when there are times of slow, when there are times of famine, you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be scared because you have more than enough, right? And it'll last you through the slow time until things get busy again. So those of you where you have a lot of material blessing coming in this week and in the coming weeks, just be smart with it. And like I told Taurus, those of you who believe in energy, those of you who believe in prayer, take your cash. If you don't have cash on you, your debit card, credit cards, whatever, take them and just like hold them in your hands and pray over them and just say, God, universe, angels, thank you for helping me be wise with my finances. Thank you for blessing my finances. Thank you for helping me understand how I can multiply them, cause them to multiply, cause them to become more, and help me and guide me into what to do with my finances, how to deal with them, what to do with my money. Your angels and guides will help you because it's a part of your experience. It's one of the things we come here to learn, right? It's okay to pray about that. Your next card here is the Queen of Cups. So Scorpio, this is very much that beautiful water sign energy, feminine aspect of it. And Queen of Cups is definitely like mother energy to me. So again, there could be somebody's getting ready to start a family here for some of you, or it could be happening quite unexpectedly for others. There could be something too, like with this sense of travel. Maybe you're traveling to see your mother. Maybe you're traveling and you're meeting somebody's mother. But there's definitely a sense or a feeling of like a maternal energy with this card. Other ways that the Queen of Cups will come up, she's very successful. She's very creative. So this is someone who wears many hats. She would be like a wife, a mother, a business person, a creative person, a spiritual person. So you might be really kind of tapping into your spiritual gifts and abilities. You might be coming up with very creative ways of bringing income into your household. Queen of Cups also asks us to nourish ourselves emotionally and mentally. So just be aware that you're keeping away from anything toxic, anything low vibrational. Make sure that you're feeding your soul, that you're feeding your spirit with optimistic things that give you a sense of hope, things that give you a sense of inspiration. Because I do feel there's some obstacles ahead. I feel what the wheel is saying, things are going to move very fast. And so you're going to blow past them very quickly. And that might mean there could be bumps, there could be like a bumpiness. But having that spirit of like taking care of yourself, recharging yourself, filling up your tank, so to speak, and keeping your eyes on your hope, your inspiration, it's going to be very, very helpful. This also card came up for Aquarius, and I was like telling them like movies that are based on a true story where people overcame very difficult odds. That can be very encouraging for you. Just because we're in challenging times, and I don't feel like necessarily something is going to happen. I think it's just the times that we're in to kind of help you stay positive because you have a lot of things opening up here. So like I was talking about, like there's the movie Cinderella Man. There's the movie Joy with, is it Jennifer Lawrence? I couldn't remember her name when I was talking to Aquarius. But other movies. I can't like think of anything right now really. Riding in Cars with Boys is like a good one too, but that's like more like if you're going through like a breakup and you're trying to overcome a breakup or something and you're worried about money. So if you're in that energy, that might be a good movie for you. But just movies that are based on a true story where people are able to accomplish a lot of things and overcome hardships and have a good, happy life and have a good, happy ending. That might be the good kind of stuff to fill yourself up on. And humor. Scorpio, I feel like you guys need humor. I think that's going to help you go really far in this time as well. We're going to go ahead and pull a spirit message for you from the Oracle deck. Be sure to watch your moon sign and rising sign video, Scorpio. We will talk about that a little bit more at the end. But sometimes watching your moon sign or rising sign can bring additional information. or it might resonate with you more. Ooh. So Scorpio, you all have discernment here. So it says, all is not what it seems. Stay, ugh, I don't have my glasses. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. So you might have some big things happening, whether it's an investment opportunity, a business opportunity. Maybe somebody's coming in and they're like, you know, wanting to have a relationship with you. Don't go broadcasting it. Don't, I mean, you know, Scorpios, some of us can be very straightforward. We're very, very honest. So that might be something that we're not necessarily secretive about. You know, we might be open with our friends and our family, generally, but discernment is saying this might not be the good time to broadcast it, or to broadcast what you have or the blessings that are coming in. You may want to lay low. Okay. And look how she has like this, look on her face. I feel like what you're going into isn't a bad situation. It's that there may be like sabotage energy around you. And so for this reason, you know, you're going to want to be cautious and you're not going to want to tell everybody all your business right now. You're going to keep some things to yourself. I do feel there's a move that's also coming in at some point. It might be farther off in the future. It may be in the next maybe 5, 6, 7. I would say the soonest 5 months. It might be later than that, but the soonest 5 months. There may be a move that's coming up. And I feel it's something here that's connecting you with like a sense of childhood. In fact, 4 of Wands is a card that I sometimes think of like going back to your home or your childhood home. So if, you know, you might be kind of thinking about your long term and you may be getting settled in or returning to the place of your childhood or some place that you really wanted to be in your childhood. But you're not going to tell people about it. You're not going to tell people about it. And Scorpio, I feel some of you are coming into a very large amount of money. A very large amount of money. Both through your own accomplishments and partnerships or people that you're aligning with. So this might not be a thing you want to broadcast, right? Because there could just be people who are going to create drama or be trying to like, you know, latch onto you or attach to you. You don't need that right now. You really don't need that right now. Getting a sense of like a fresh start. And I do feel for a lot of you, this is involving another person, a fresh start with another person. So whether you're making a new life, a new home with someone, or if it's a partnership that's not romantic, if it's like in terms of business, but you want to keep the outside influences out of it. Okay. I don't focus too much on love and romance in the weeklies, but you can definitely check out the love videos for April that are linked in the description, as well as the channeled angel messages. Watch your moon sign and rising sign. It might give you a little bit more information. It might resonate for you more. And a lot of you ask me, like, what does that mean? Like, what does it mean when you have a moon sign or rising sign in a, you know, particular way? And people have been sending me their birth charts to analyze. And guys, I'm not an astrologer. I'm an intuitive reader. I read intuitively. I work with the cards. I will read your cards every day, all day. I'm happy to do it. You can click on the Calendly link and you can schedule a card reading with me. But if you're looking for astrology guidance and you're wanting to understand the whole moon sign, rising sign, Venus, all that stuff, there's a site that has some free articles that are very helpful, and I have it linked in the description. They reached out to me. They gave me a forecast for the year, like based on my astrology. They really blew me away. I was very impressed, and they were super awesome, and they offered to sponsor the channel. So if you guys want to get like a personal forecast for the year or have your birth chart analyzed, they will give you 30% off their already very affordable prices with the Angel 30 code. But you don't have to buy anything. You can just go there and check out the free articles if you want to check out the free articles. But if you want to treat yourself and get like a little astrology forecast or check out a relationship breakdown or something, you can use the code as many times as you want and treat yourself to something and also support the channel. But again, you can just go check out the free stuff they have on there as well. And I thank you guys for watching the videos. You can check out the love videos in the link of the description, the channeled angel messages, and don't forget, every single day I post a message on Instagram and Facebook. So make sure you're following on there and you're getting the daily messages too. All right, Scorps, thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Bye. Have a wonderful week.